here. But it's going to be part 3 to what if Naruto was a vampire. You guys had to let go surprisingly quickly, and I gained a few subs. And I seen the same person, his name's What If Master, leaving some pretty nice comments. I'm shouting him out once again because he's very nice and I'm really happy that he did those things. So, this video is going to be this video is going to so the last place that we left off was Kakashi talking to his team about the tuning exams. Actually, no. I'm gonna give you a small recap. So what happened for the last part of the thing was Zabuza was killed by Gato and his men, and Haku had died, like in canon. But Haku was easily defeated by Naruto. That's one of the only things that was kind of changed about this show, about what happened during this fight, like unlike inside canon. So, with that said, roll the intro.
Psycho call me Norman Bates, ain't got normal trade. Sell if I know I'm born this way. Guess I'm sorta crazed. Talk is cheap, so now we forced to pay. You're not what you say. You can miss me with that bullshit, ayy. Like ole ole.
Kakashi was speaking to his team about the tuning exams. They all wanted to become stronger shinobi, so they all accepted and turned in their forms to become tuning. Throughout the time of the teams, I think it was a 2 month period where Jiraiya had taken Naruto, but instead of Jiraiya taking Naruto, he was abducted by his father and his grandfather, Alucard and Minato. He had gone to the castle. He could see out of the crack of the bag that there's a giant castle above the clouds. It was black, and nobody else could see it. When they had went in, they took Naruto out the bag, taking off their cloaks, showing their faces. Naruto noticed the fourth Hokage, and also a tall man with yellow eyes. Blonde hair, and pale skin. When Naruto saw him, he was confused on who he was, but he was asking questions like, "Why is Lord Fourth here? I thought he died." After a few minutes of explaining between Alucard and Minato talking to Naruto, he ended up calming down a bit, and then they broke the news to him that he was immortal. When he found this out, Naruto was kind of sad because he knew that all of his friends were going to die before him, and Naruto would probably never pass the age of 30, which he wouldn't. At this point, Naruto had noticed that there was 4 more floors above this one. Naruto ran up the stairs at quick speeds, noticing that there was a room with fire coming out of it. He peeked into the room, seeing a man with long ears, gray skin, and very pitch black hair, and the sharpest fangs he's ever seen inside of his life. The man turned around and gave Naruto a glare that sent shivers on his spine. Naruto was terrified and shaking. And then when this man spoke, a booming voice saying, "Hello, my grandson. How are you doing?" Naruto then snapped out of the trance saying, "What? Um, how am I your grandson? Technically, you're my great-grandson, but he's still my grandson." Then Alucard and Minato met up with Naruto inside of Dracula's room, where he had sat by the fireplace. When they had all got there, Dracula ended up explaining that Naruto was a vampire and whatnot. And Dracula had noticed that Naruto's vampire abilities were still sealed, meaning that Naruto haven't tasted human blood yet. Dracula had a vial of human blood next to him, giving Naruto a cup. When Naruto drank it, his hair turned white. His body structure changed a bit. Naruto had bulked up, he gotten a bit taller, and his mood changed. He was more of a darkened person at night. But until the morning when Naruto had slept at the castle, he woke up to breakfast in bed and a good 6 servants around him. After the two, Naruto had learned ninjutsu and abilities that vampires could use, like bat summoning and using sword telepathically. When this happened, after a 2 month period of Naruto's grueling training with the three vampires, Naruto had asked his grandfather if he could go back to Konoha. Alucard approved of it, so did Dracula and Minato. They made him swear that he wouldn't tell anybody about their place or where they are, especially about Minato or any of them in general. Naruto going back, he came back a bit taller, gray hair, he was bulked up, and he also carried 2 katanas. He went back to his old house, noticing that his door was wide open. Naruto peeked in, wondering who the heck could be inside my house. Naruto had his katana unsheathed already, ran in at quick speeds, and a whole bunch of dust just flew behind him. Naruto noticing that his bed, his clothes, and all objects of valuability were gone, especially his ramen. That pissed off Naruto a lot, but Naruto could easily replace it with all the money he got from his grandfather. So he had contacted his grandfather, asking for a maid to come help him clean, or asking for his personal servants to come help him clean. They sent over 6, but Alucard also mentioned that Naruto, we have a house inside the Hidden Leaf. Naruto never noticed the house because no one would never go over there. It would always be blocked off. It was a 2-story home. It was nice. Naruto had seen it saying the Namikaze household. He never checked out that area before. Naruto unlocked the house with the doors that Alucard had gave him, though what that Alucard had put inside of his bag without Naruto knowing. Naruto went in. The house wasn't even dusty. It was completely untouched. The 6 maids went in, including his personal butler and cooks. They cooked Naruto 2 bowls of ramen, and his butler helped Naruto change his clothes, even though Naruto didn't really need help. But the butler practically did everything for Naruto, even followed him around. After a few days of Naruto being back inside of Konoha, it was time for the Chunin exams. When the other went in, they were approached by Rock Lee, challenging Sasuke to a fight. Naruto, noticing how ominous he was, glared at Rock Lee, sending shivers down Rock Lee's spine. It was an ability called Fear to immobilize enemies or to just make them feel very, very scared of you. Dracula had taught him it. After Naruto stopped using his ability, Rock Lee uh, had a cold sweat going down his back and on his forehead. He started stuttering, saying, yeah, let's go soft, let's fight." After he had said that he loved Sakura, stuttering, throwing those kisses like he did inside a cannon, Sasuke still gets clapped by Rock Lee, like in canon. And then Rock Lee notices that Naruto seems to have no chakra like he did. But for sure, Naruto had chakra. He just knew how to suppress it very well. Because he was a trained assassin. After Alucard teaching him a few things, Naruto had learned from few of the protectors around the castle. They were assassins, so they had taught him things like that. And Rock Lee also challenged Naruto to a fight. Rock Lee was fast, but not fast enough. Naruto ran up to him, kicking him in the jaw, knocking him out right there and then. Rock Lee woke up a few minutes later knowing that Team 7 was gone and he was late for the tuning exams. He made it there just in time to stop Sasuke. Yeah, I think his name was Abosu. I don't know. I think it might be that. He stopped their kicks, even though he was still dazed from getting kicked in the jaw. Naruto seen him saying, "Whoa, that was quick. I thought you were gonna be out for a bit longer than that. Rock Lee then glares at Naruto, remembering that the last thing he saw was Naruto's foot flying towards him. After that, they walk into the room where they're waiting for the Chunin exams to happen. Naruto is wearing a full suit of, not full suit of armor, what Anbu wear, but it's completely white, and he also has a white cloak around his neck, going down to where his feet are. With Naruto's red and white suit and red and white and red eyes and red hairs and white hair, red eyes and white hair, he was the center of attention. Everyone was staring at him. Ino and Hinata and a few of the other rookie nine didn't know who he was. Only people that knew who he was Tsunade, Sasuke, Sakura, and also Kakashi. Shikamaru as well, and also Kiba because he remembered his scent. But you would think that, but Naruto's scent had changed, so nor did Kiba, nor Akamaru. When this happened, they were wondering who the heck the new kid was. And then when Naruto was uh, talking to Sasuke, they noticed him say, they noticed Sasuke saying, "Naruto, you're such a freaking idiot." They all went a wide-eyed, saying, "Wait, that's Naruto? How's that Naruto? Wasn't his hair blonde and his eyes blue?" Ino begins to blush while she looks at Naruto. So does Sakura, and Hinata looks at Naruto and passes out. She was astounded by his beauty. When this happened, Kiba turned around as well as Shino, wondering why Hinata passed out. And then they overheard that saying that that kid with the white hair and the white cloak was Naruto. Kiba ran up to him, sniffing him, saying, "Wait, this can't be Naruto. He doesn't smell like that." Then Naruto then says, "Hey Kiba, it's been a while. How you doing, man?" Then Shikamaru and Choji also walk up to him, saying, "Hey Naruto, been a while. How you been, man?" Naruto tells them that he went on a training journey, but he wouldn't tell them anything too specific about the castle or who trained him. After that, they proceeded to the part where they're starting up their written exam. Naruto aced the test automatically because his father taught him everything about the test and knows every single answer on it because Naruto's a freaking genius now. Naruto then leaves the room after finishing his test, going to go eat ramen because it was the only human food that he actually liked. Throughout the time of the written exam, Naruto was told to come back, and at the time when Naruto was walking into the room, Uncle crashed through the window and a piece of glass cut Naruto's face. As soon as it cut him, it was a big cut as well, like slit his cheek and it was kind of hanging. It healed up automatically. The few people that were next to him who saw that were freaking creeped out. They were wondering, "Whoa, this guy's healing factor is crazy." Uncle then shows a sign saying, "You passed the first exam, guys. Let's start up the second. We're going to the Forest of Death." Alright, guys. This is where I'm going to be leaving off part 3 to What If Naruto was a full, no, not full, was a vampire. I know the video might be a little on the short side, but thank you for watching. Anuna Sokage, signing off.